Hello and welcome to Business Today Television. I'm Siddharth Zarabi, and with me today is Mr. Rajneesh Karnatak, the Managing Director and CEO of Bank of India. Mr. Karnatak, welcome to the show. A good set of fourth quarter earnings. Can you take us through some of the key numbers, including net profit, which is about 1350 crore versus 606 crore on a year-on-year basis?
Yeah. So bank has shown a very good performance in this financial year, March 23, both on Q-on-Q basis and also on the year-on-year basis. As you are aware that our net profit has gone up by 18% and we have touched 4,000 crore of net profit during the year. As far as the operating profit is concerned, we have touched 13,000 crore. We have crossed 13,000 crore of operating profit also with a growth of 33%. As far as the NIM is concerned, we have closed the NIM at 3.01%. And it was based on a healthy net interest margin, interest income, which grew by around 25%. Our interest expenses, even though there has been increase in the cost of resources, our interest expenses have grown by only 13%. What it has done is that our NIM, net interest margin, has grown by 44%. So which has helped for improvement in the overall NIM for the bank, both on the quarter-on-quarter basis and also on the year-on-year basis.
Mr. Karnatak, how much more expansion can we expect as far as the net interest margin is concerned?
So as far as the net interest margin is concerned, we are giving a guidance of 3.10 for financial year 24 because we have already touched 3.01%, and there would be some increase in the resources cost this financial year, especially in the first two quarters of this financial year. So that is why we are giving a guidance of 3.10% for FY24.
Mr. Karnatak, gross advances were up 13% year on year, and total deposits have also increased. How do you see this mix shaping up in the current year, and what's the outlook in this regard?
So we have a very healthy pipeline as far as the advances is concerned. As far as the undisbursed amount is concerned, we are having a undisbursed amount of around 15,000 crores. Then our working capital limits, if you see that 66% of the working capital limit is only availed overall. So 34% of the working capital limit is to be utilized, which constitute around 40,000 crores. So apart from that, we also have in principle approvals and proposals which are under the sanction stage around 5 to 10,000 crores. So we have a very healthy pipeline for the growth of the business overall, as far as the advances are concerned.
Okay. Do you expect advances to moderate a bit?
Yeah, so if you see the system, in the system, scheduled commercial banks, the advances credit growth has been around 15%. With this 15% growth, all the banks have shown healthy numbers as far as advances of March 23 are concerned. With these numbers, amount-wise, the base has become big. So to achieve a number of 15%, 16% credit growth for FY24 will be a bit challenging. So as far as our bank is concerned, so we are giving a guidance of 11 to 12% for the advances for the simple reason being that the resources will also be under constraint during this year, and there already has been rise in the rate of interest as far as deposits is concerned. So with the guidance of 10 to 11% on the liability side, deposit side, and on the advances side, 11 to 12% guidance we are giving.
Okay. Mr. Karnatak, I want to ask you about corporate loan sanctions. How does the corporate loan sanction pipeline look like? And which are the sectors from which you are seeing demand and which are the most performing sectors?
Yeah, as I told, our bank is having a very robust pipeline as far as the growth of advances is concerned. So this is what I was talking earlier about the corporate advances, which normally constitute rupees 50 crores and above sanctions. But as far as the RAM advances are concerned, which is retail, agriculture and MSME, there also we have a very good pipeline, and our growth was also very robust as far as the RAM advances were concerned in the financial year 23. So as far as the sectors which we are seeing in the corporate credit side, we are seeing good demand from the infrastructure sector, particularly in roads, in HAM projects, both on the greenfield side and also on the refinancing side. Because some of the road projects which were given earlier, they have completed their COD, cash flows have started, annuities have started, and they are coming for refinancing on a lower rate. Similarly, there is also a lot of traction on the renewable energy in the infra space, both whether it is hydel, whether it is solar, whether it is this one, So what we are seeing over there is new proposals are also coming in the renewable energy, and also we are seeing traction as far as the refinance also in the renewable energy, for the simple reason that wherever the COD has been achieved and the cash flows are there, the promoters are coming back to the banks for financing on a lower interest rate. So that traction also we are seeing.
Okay. Mr. Karnatak, I want to talk about the NPA position. What is the picture as far as NPAs are concerned, and what are your plans and strategies in this regard to further see improvement in this regard?
Yeah, so as far as the NPA position of the bank is concerned, we have closed the gross NPA amount at around 37,000 crore with a percentage of 7.3. As far as the net NPA is concerned, we have closed the amount at around 8,000 crores with a net NPA of 1.7. So that is a good number, and both the percentage terms, gross and net PA, amount wise and percentage wise, it has come down. So far as the guidance is concerned, for gross NPA, we are giving a guidance of 6.5%, and for net NPA, we are giving a guidance of 1.3%. So as far as the strategy is concerned, we have a very strong strategy of recoveries, wherein OTS would be there, other kinds of recoveries would also be there. Another thing is that lot of stress will be given on the upgradation of accounts which have fallen to NPA during this financial year and during the current quarter. So upgradation will be another strong strategy which is there. Apart from that, we are monitoring our portfolio, SMA portfolio, very closely. So we also feel that the slippage ratio will also improve and there will be less slippage during this financial year, leading to lower accretion of the gross NPA numbers. Apart from that, as a part of strategy, we will be doing some write-off also. Overall, with this, the gross and net NPA is expected to come down in this financial year.
Mr. Karnatak, the bank, as we understand, has time till August of next year to comply with the minimum public shareholding norms. The government holding currently is almost 83.5%. What is the plan in this regard to comply with this?
Yeah. So as far as the shareholding part is concerned, our board has already approved capital raising plan in the board meeting held in April, wherein 6,500 crores we will be raising in this financial year with a breakup of 4,500 into capital and 81 bonds and tier 2 capital of around 2,000 crores. So presently the government of India's stake is 81% plus, and we want to bring it down to 75%. There is a SEBI guideline also to bring it down to 75%, for which a timeline of August 24 has been given to the public sector banks. So we are trying to follow that guidelines. In that process, only 4,500 crore we have envisaged during this financial year. However, the amount of equity to be raised and in what tranches and phases, that will be decided on the market conditions. But it would be important to state over here that presently we are having a CRAR of 16% plus, which is much above the threshold level of 11.5%. So as far as the capital requirement is concerned or capital adequacy is concerned, we are well placed. However, to have a better position and bring down the regulatory requirement as per SEBI guidelines, we have come out with a board approved policy. So we'll be raising the capital as per that in a phased manner.
Okay. All right, Mr. Karnatak, all the very best for that and for continuing to perform with the kind of numbers that you have shown in the fourth quarter. Thank you very much for your time with us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.